While not nearly as well remembered by the general public as either Sam Cooke or Otis Redding, singer Jesse Belvin was in many regards a performer of equal stature whose career was also cut far too short by tragedy. At the time of his death, Belvin was moving in much the same direction as Cooke. He was even on the same record label, although signed earlier, and was scoring and writing hits long before Redding ever cut a record. Jesse Lorenzo Belvin was born in San Antonio, Texas, in 1932. When he was 5, his family relocated to Los Angeles, and by age 7 he was singing in church. He discovered R&B in his early teens, and in 1950 joined jazz saxophonist Big J McNeely's backing vocal quartet 3 Dots and a Dash. Belvin's falsetto was placed up front in his debut release, 1950's, All the Wine Is Gone.
Wow, all that wine is gone.
In 1952, Belvin and bandmate Marvin Phillips signed to Specialty. They cut 4 singles. The first 3, Baby Don't Go, One Little Blessing, and Love of My Life.
She said, moving out, baby. Yes, I'm. Dear Lord, dear Lord. My love will never.
Were credited to Jesse Belvin, and all failed to chart. The last, Dream Girl, which featured Belvin on piano and vocals with Phillips on saxophone, was credited to Jesse and Marvin, and got to number 2 on the R&B charts in 1953.
Why do you?
I'll tell you why. Dream girl, dream girl.
In the 1950s, singer Jesse and Joanne Belvin were married and talented African Americans, and they were both also songwriters. His business approach was rather cavalier. In a period in which millions of dollars were sometimes earned on a carefully protected copyright, Belvin wrote songs as a way of raising quick cash and often sold them outright to others for as little as $100. The result was dozens upon dozens of songs that Belvin was responsible for as writer and singer on the demo or guide track, few of which he actually received credit for. In 1956, he signed a long-term contract with Modern Records, and also continued to sing for other labels under assumed names, working in the background with other artists. Some of the Modern releases were credited to the Clicks, which was really Jesse Belvin and Eugene Church, but most were credited to Belvin alone. Unfortunately, just as it looked like Belvin's career was going to take off, he was drafted. While home on leave, he wrote a song called Earth Angel, inspired by a young white woman who lived near him. The song was subsequently recorded by a semi-professional doo-wop quartet called the Penguins and became one of the first R&B singles to cross over onto the pop charts, selling 1 million copies between late 1954 and early 1955. A lawsuit later erupted over the authorship and origins of the song, which took almost 2 years to settle. Belvin was awarded 1/3 credit for the song, alongside the Penguins' Curtis Williams and a third singer who had a claim to writing it.